Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Donnie's Donuts, and welcome to NHL 25's PPHL East versus West All-Stars, as we are back here as we look at the teams here. The St. John's Potters will be representing the East, obviously, like the Arena, Fatman Storage Garage, and the Buckmaster Blasters, obviously the champs from few months ago, was Jared keeping Hudon right out on the fourth line, and Horton Jr., Tim Rusted, and Trent Walsh. As look at the defense here, as Josh Day made the team this year as well, as obviously he had a great year last year, even though they missed the playoffs. As the goaltenders Moutry, McClellan, two goaltenders were battling out last year. Who's going to win Game 1? As the anthem finishes here, we're off for Game 1 and Game 2. As who's going to take 1-0 series lead, as the East have won every single All-Star series. Here we go! And now Moutrian, who was just probably one of the clutchest player in the league right now, as he really was their backbone on that cup run they just had. Obviously, scoring with .3 seconds left in the third round against the Goons when their backs were against the wall, as to tie the game up and then won in overtime. Man, oh man, as now Keats has got it up. Obviously, there's been a few trades as well. Obviously, you've seen that Kalen Ford is now in the West. So he got traded. It was a big monster deal, as that was been done. Obviously, Ford didn't want to re-sign with the Canadian Tires, as that one's whistled wide there by Hines, and now battling there in the corner. As now Witten right in front trying to find Polo G there. Obviously playing with his role model. Polo G is now long stretch feed. Sock him there, but can't get it. He's back in the All-Star Series as well. Obviously, remember what I said? He was a free agent. We'll have to see now if he re-signed or if he went to a new team, obviously, because teams were lined up to try and sign him. As did he go there? Ryan with a shot, and look at that. Keith Ryan is now also on the East, as obviously for one of the first times in his career, as he moved on from the Geezers, as now battling in the corner now. Howlett now has got it. Colby Howlett up to Burke, and now they're going to break it up, and now Keith Ryan now to the zone. Now backhand shot, good save by Moutry, who was also a big cornerstone piece in their run last year as well. Now Eddie Reddy, who played really well last year, as he's made the All-Star cut as well. And now Randy Bobandy now going to try and bring it into Bubbles. Bubbles now stops, back to the point now, putt with a shot. That one's stopped there by Moutry, and he's going to play it. Now we go back and forth. Here comes Ford now with a Kalen Ford, but now good job there by Putt to stop him. And now across the day, Josh Day, who we haven't seen for quite a while, obviously in the playoffs as well. He hasn't made it now in a long time. And now gets it across, and now here come the East. Now Bubbles will dump that puck into the West zone, as now Dion Phaneuf, obviously, is now he's made the team. Pasternak now is going to bring it up. Carey gets rocked there. Wow, what a hit. As now Horton Jr. now back at his own end, the fourth line on for both teams, as now they get it. Here comes the East now, is now hit off the puck now. Bayman he gets that into the zone there, and now long stretch feed. Horton Jr. beats him wide, 2-on-1. Horton Jr. scores! Tim Horton Jr. first goal of the All-Star Series, and the East take a 1-0 lead in Game 1. Oh my, look at this. He beats the defenseman wide, and then he just picked his corner and he snipes it on Morgan Moutry. So the East now, obviously, who won the last two All-Star Series, as obviously when we started doing them, obviously we used to, this is the third All-Star Series, obviously featuring the East versus West. So as now it's 1-0 East here early, as now Hudon, now the fourth line still on now, As now, here comes Keats now. Daniel Keats, nice little move. Sock'em shoots as that stopped there. First line back on for the East. As now Polo G is there in the midst of a change here. Trying to feed it back to Polo G as he can't get it. And now Polo G's got it again. Back to the point now. Bayman trying to walk in. That one's good job by Keats there. Here comes Daniel Keats now across. Sock'em across again to O'Grady trying to get in there. As now in the beyond the net now. Sock'em now as battling there. Still battling and Mutri covers that puck up. As face off here again as now that's one there. Hallett now across. Harris right in front as now he was involved in a deal one-timer. That one stopped there. As now back the other way comes Din, and now Bayman backhand shot. That one stopped there. And now in the corner now trying to battle as now Hallett gets that puck out over the neutral zone, gains the west zone as now Kettlewell gets bumped there. As obviously did he leave the Mavericks obviously as well? Him and Burke were expiring contracts. As now here comes Bubbles. Now he loses the puck as that stays in. Obviously so close to the finals last year, and just couldn't quite get it done. I mean, the Blasters just they scored with, like I said, 0.3 seconds away from the finals. That's gotta hurt. As let's see what he can do this year. As now Walsh back to the point now across. Now Day to Putt. They're gonna play it around Putt with a shot. That one's blocked. And now Horton Jr. in shoots. Good save there on Rusted. And now battling there along the half wall there. And now gets it across McFlanagan up to Bayman. Here comes Billy Bayman now. He's going to cycle that puck around as not quite what he was looking for, but he got a change. And now Josh Day in the final minute here lifts his stick, trying to do the same. And now backdoor scores! What a pass backdoor to Jonathan Burke. And it's 2-0 East. What a pass by Ryan. As Colby Ryan there, as look at this pass. He was all alone backdoor. Oh man, as the East now take a 2-0 lead here early. As almost at the end of the first period. As now face off here. As with 14.4 seconds to go. As now face off one there. Now Whaling gets it across to Ryan. Keith Ryan trying to get one final shot, and that's gonna do it here. As maybe Wolf one final face off here. As they're gonna pull the goaltender with 1.5 seconds to try and maybe get one late. So now face off here. If they can win it back to Putt, he could take a quick shot. As tie-up draw, not gonna happen, and that's gonna do it for the first. Now face-off, one there as the second period is underway. Sock'em brings that puck into the zone early as that's stopped there by Morgan Mutri. As early face-off here in the second period. Shots are 7-3 here for the East. As East have been dominating here early here in this series. As now face-off, that one's won there by Clark Mutri. Obviously now a 3-time Potter Cup champion after last year. He and 3-time MVP as well in the playoffs. Every time they won the cup, he won the MVP. He was one of the first rookies ever to win the MVP as in the playoffs. Obviously, he was one of the first rookies to ever do it with the Potters. As now gets it now Polo G up to Hines. Here comes Kyle Hines now with it. Hines trying to bring it in. Obviously, now for the Blasters, they got to try and repeat. As obviously they lost Nikita Kucherov in the off-season, so it's going to be a little bit tougher now. As obviously they picked up someone else though, as you'll find out when the season actually starts who they got. Now Polo G with a rink wide pass to Witten. Trent Witten trying to bring it in, but good job there by Keats to stop that play. And now Ryan back the other way. Keith Ryan through, cross to Colby Ryan, scores! What a snipe from Colby Ryan, and it's 3-0 East All-Stars. Oh man, look at this. Gets it over, and he absolutely snipes this past Morgan Moutry. As his trying to get his Canadian Tires, obviously not only to the playoffs, but try and get another ring, as obviously, like I said, it's going to be hard when they lost Kalen Ford. I mean, they had a pretty good year last year, way better than the year before, where they got absolutely obliterated by the Moscow Goons. But last year they made a stride. They won in double overtime in Game 3 against the St. John's Potters in this very building. As obviously that was actually the last game played here in this arena. And now Kalen Ford and he was the one who ended it. And now finding Stephen Moutry. And now Eddie Reddy with a shot. That one stopped there. In front, scores! Kalen Ford on the one-timers. He snuck one past the wickets there. And the West is on the board. As past Morgan Woolridge. As look at this pass there. And he just slid that pass right in. Or slid that shot right in between the wickets there of Morgan Woolridge. And the West now early, as there still lots of time left, as shots are 8-5 now for the East. I believe that's 8-5 as now Pasternak got it now. As through the neutral zone, can they get within one here? Here comes Pasternak trying to feed it in front. Can't do it. And now Bobandy now with it. Randy Bobandy, who was strapped on the skates in front. As oh my, he strapped on the skates, and now he's gonna. Obviously, he played last year. Obviously, they missed the playoffs last year, as obviously, but it wasn't his fault. As obviously they got him in replacement of Bubbles when they lost him, obviously to the Goons. As now Billy Bayman across to Carey. As now they're gonna try and bring it up. As now battling on the half wall now. And now gets it across to Charles Houdon, the Fort line on now for the West. And now Kettlewell, now he's getting chased by Houdon. And now Bubbles now. Bubbles at the end of a shift. He needs to move it. That's a shot there on goal, but a good save. And the next whistle now, the goaltenders should switch up. Houdon with the shot. Rebound loose in front, keeping, trying to battle. And now Houdon back as Bayman. Another shot. Scores! Charles Houdon! And the West are only within one now. As obviously not the way you want to go out. As for Woolridge, obviously now he's got to switch up there. Oh my. Houdon just got it and he just sniped it. He shot it right away. As he found like the puck was pinballing around a little bit. And he just got it and shot it. And so now it's only a 1-goal game with still lots of time remaining here in this game 1. They could try and make a comeback here. As now they get it across, and now that's in the zone. As now Hines now gets that puck, bad turnover, stopped there by Bill McClellan. It's obviously what a way to come into this game. As now Ford now with a shot, stopped by Potter now. As both goaltenders getting tested early here. As now Rusted now has got it. Tim Rusted in shooting. That's another tough save there to make by Bill McClellan. And he made it. As now gets it up. Here comes Dexter. Mason Dexter now has got the second line on. Ready now. Stopping. Oh, what a save there by Sherry Potter. Now back the other way comes Sock'em. Rock'em Sock'em. 2-on-1. In front. Big save by McClellan. On the dynamic duo of Sock'em and Earl. Now face off here. As in the West zone, as now that's won there by Moutry. Not cleanly, but now Stephen Moutry's got it. Here comes Stephen Moutry walking in. Moutry now behind the net to Polo G. They got it back to the point now. McFlanagan shot. Oh my! That whistle wide, I think. I don't know if it hit the post or not. As now Keats now has got it. Here comes Daniel Keats at the end of his shift. And now gets poked off the puck there. Now in Stephen Moutry now battling there. The puck is in the corner. Earl picks it out. As good job there by Earl. And now back. Putt shooting. That one's blocked. And now, oh my, he was slow to get up was Witten. Obviously, not what if you don't want an injury here, obviously, in the All-Star Series. And now Burke now, in his own end, is going to rink wide pass that to Earl. He's still on the ice. He needs to get off, as he is dead tired. Here comes Burke now through neutral zone. Poked off the puck there by Clark Moutry, who's also still on for the West. Clark Moutry now in the corner, behind the net to Polo G, as obviously everyone's at the end of a shift. And now behind the net. One-timer from Witten, that was wide. And now 8 seconds to go here, as one final shot maybe for the West. And now for the one-timer, big save there at the end of the period. As the third period's underway, as who gets game one here, as obviously they need to conserve their energy because they're going to be playing right back here, as obviously for game two. And now Din finding Witten, and now Din shooting. Now right in front, nice little bounce there, but couldn't bury it. Now Keats now got it. Here comes Daniel Keats over the line. Daniel Keats now in the zone behind the net, trying to feed it back out front. Howlett's shot, that was deflected, but saved there by Bill McClellan. Now Harris. Zach Harris across, and now gets it up to Sock'em. Obviously Zach Harris, who was injured actually, and now Sock'em shooting, scores! Rock'em Sock'em gets the 2-goal lead back for the East, and it's 4-2. As first goal for him in the All-Star Series. As he snipes that past Bill McClellan. Obviously the captain for this team is, look at that, big snipe. As, like I was saying before, is about Harris, Zach Harris, he was injured all of last season. As obviously, he was actually a member of the Moscow Goons, but he didn't actually play a game with them because he got hurt. And now shot there beyond the net, as that's a good save there. As now Burke now gets it there, obviously, and then Whalen, obviously Andrew Whalen now, he's not a member of the Potters anymore. I'm going to tell you this now, as he actually signed with the PlayStations back, and then he immediately got traded. As I'm not going to say where, but also, as you notice that Scotty Gordon is not out here because he is officially retired now. As he is retired, obviously they're going to have his number retired in Moscow and Charleston as well. Obviously he played a lot of years in Charleston, so obviously best of luck in your retirement, Scotty Gordon. As obviously he might become a coach or something, we don't know. And now here comes Daniel Carey up to Pasternak, as now gets it there, as obviously, like I said, what a hell of a career for Scotty Gordon, as that's a backdoor feed, but good save. And the one-timer there, obviously Scotty Gordon, as that was blocked. Obviously Scotty Gordon, actually, he's the head coach of the Eastern All-Stars. Obviously they asked him to do it, as now that's over the net, and now battling there, now got it there to Bobandy. Back to Whalen now, can't get it, as now, and now here comes Pasternak, but now that's poked away. Moutry now, it's got it. Here comes Stephen Moutry, actually, as that one's taken there. Obviously, he's now a defenseman. He once was a forward, now a defenseman. As now in the corner, and now puck is free, and now battling on the half wall. And now Bubbles has got it. Back to Horton Jr. now, can't get that shot through. Now Bayman now, as Boris Bayman now getting pressured there. He's got to move it up, and he does. Riley Ryder up to Houdan. Charles Houdan up the wing. Now shooting, scores! Oh my! Charles Houdan again! The fourth line here. Stays hot. And it's a one-goal game yet again. As look at this, he took on, as he was falling down, he snipes it again. And another fourth line goal. And the West are right back into this one. And now a face-off here at center ice with 9 minutes to go here in the third period. As obviously still lots can happen, as it's the All-Star Series. As now Whalen's got it, Andrew Whalen now, as he's got to move the puck. A rink-wide pass there to Sock'em. Rock'em Sock'em now gets it to Hines, as now Kyle Hines up. Witten now, rink-wide pass, but that's picked off there by O'Grady. Now Earl now trying to feed it across, but Witten there with a great defensive play. as obviously won another Selke trophy last season. As now in down to Polo G, back to, and now big shot there from Hines in front. What a save there by Potter. As Witten there almost got, as he got a fortunate bounce, but couldn't quite obviously get that one. Obviously coming to an end of this first of game one here is 4-3 East. Obviously if it does go overtime, as now Dim with a shot, that one's blocked there and Potter covers it up. So if it does go to overtime, rules are always the same. It's 3-on-3, 5 minutes, and then it's a shootout. I know it's not the best way, but I mean, it's only the All-Star Series, not like it's a big playoff game, right? So obviously it's for bragging rights, as obviously it might mean something here in the future, as obviously as early as next year. So stay tuned to that, as well as there's been a few changes in the PPHL, so the playoffs are now going to be longer. It's going to be a lot tougher to win the Potter Cup this year because it's best of 5. All 3 rounds are going to be best of 5, as instead of best of 3, because obviously the playoffs are just not long enough, and it's because it seems like it's a bit too easy. Scores! Keith Ryan snipes it, and it's 5-3 East, and they're well on their way to maybe a Game 1 victory here. What a snipe that was. What a snipe. Look at this. Kobe Ryan moves it there in the slot, and the East now have a 2-goal lead. So like I said about the best of 3, it's a lot it's a lot like easier, because you only got to win 2 games to win a series, as obviously, and the finals are going to be a best of 7. So it's going to be quite a bit of a good year quite a bit of a year this year. And I'm going to be doing a season mode with all 32 PPHL custom teams. So stay tuned to that. And now goalie's gone now for the West, as they're going to they're pulling Bill McClellan. Moutry right in the slot. Oh, what a save. Potter there with a big save, battling along the half wall. The puck stays in. Bayman back to Moutry. Stephen Moutry can't get it as he gets knocked down. Putt has an empty net inside and scores. Jacob Putt, and the game 1 will go to the East. 6-3 is the score. As look at that, as nice little shimmy move there. As so they're going to save their energy here for game number 2, obviously, before traveling to Bangladesh for games 3 and 4. As for games 3 and 4, obviously, yeah. And now now's got it. Now Jared keeping across. Hudon with a chance. He wants a hat trick. As obviously fourth line on this team, as kind of felt like he was a bit disrespected, but obviously Charles Hudon, who's had a great career here in PPHL, he's won 3 Potter Cups, went to a bunch of finals, as obviously he's been playing well this year, in this season. As now rink wide pass, but that one's picked off. 30 seconds to go. Here comes Jared keeping, obviously trying to revive his career, obviously, and now after the last few years were a bit tough for him. Obviously, he wasn't able to find his stride, obviously, as we'll see what team he's on this year. Now a face-off here, as everyone approving here of game 1 here of this All-Star Series. As now face-off, that one's won there, kind of, by Bangladesh. As now Dexter, nice little move there, 8 seconds to go, and the East will take game 1. 6-3 is the final score, and we'll take a 1-0 series lead headed to game 2. And game 2, guys, is going to come right up here. And so stay tuned to this. Don't leave this video, because we still got a bunch of hockey on the way. So I'll be back now in a second, guys. As we're back here for game 2, as obviously few hours in game, obviously they got to rest, and now we're back here for game number 2. Obviously, will the East take a 2-0 series lead here in the All-Star Series, or will the West bounce back and tie this series? We're going to find out. As the anthem finishes here, as we are here for game number 2 of this series, as will the West bounce back, or will there be a 2-0 series lead here as we are underway? As now Keats in early, that's a save there, as obviously Matty Goss in for the West. As now one-timer gloved there by Goss, and the East coming right back out here. Obviously trying to catch the West on no energy here, obviously for game 2, as they're going to try and do everything here. Now face off, that one's won by Sock'em, and that one-timer, that's a good save there by Goss. He has to be busy early, as this is a good first shift here for the East, as Witten there to take it. They finally get it out. Here comes Hines now, Kyle Hines now walking the zone. Clark Moutry now, but he can't get that shot to go. Here comes Sock'em the other way. Rock'em Sock'em now, he's going to dump that puck in. And now Din there got the puck. He's got to move it. Ryan Din, oh, maybe he doesn't. Here comes Din. He's going to bring it in himself. Trying to find Moutry there. And now gets it back to the point now. Din shooting. Stopped there by Logan Whitty. Obviously, he's starter here for the East here in game number 2. As now another face-off here, as 3-1 are the shots early for the East. And now they gets it up there now, but he can't do anything with it. And now gets it up. Here comes Colby Ryan steaming up the wing, finding him. Oh, what a save! And now loose in front, as oh my, what a save by Matthew Goss there. And now Ford now has got it. Kalen Ford beyond the net, gets it back. Now gets it to McFlanagan. They're going to try one-timer. That one's blocked. As oh my, what a chance there. And now gets it up to Burke. Now breakaway pass. Keith Ryan scores! Keith Ryan with his second of the All-Star Series. As what a pass there. And the East strike first yet again. Right through the 5-hole. They catch the defense sleeping, obviously, and at the end of a shift. And look at that. Beautiful backhander between the legs. And so is a 1-0 game here. And the East have been dominant thus far. As can the West recover here? As now Dexter now trying to get as Nicholas Lee, obviously first ever All-Star game for him. Obviously he's been traded as well. Obviously, well, actually no, he signed with his team here in the East. Obviously, he's never made the playoffs. He's never been in a playoff game. Can this be the year he makes it? As obviously he's with a pretty decent team as well. As now, and now turned over backdoor. What a save! As Goss there, he has been busy here in this early stages of game 2. Slade now turning on the Jets, finding Bayman in front. As my God, as now. Turned over, Carey trying to feed it down low, but good job there. As now Bobandy now brings it in slowly. Bobandy finding Lee now with a shot. As once again, I mean the shots are 8-1 for the East. Oh man, 11-11 in the first period. As the West are getting shelled right now. As obviously, look at this new look 4th line for the East. Obviously, everyone's first game here as of this All-Star Series. As now they get it out, and now Zach Harris now got the puck, and he gets that behind the net to Howlett. Colby Howlett, as obviously coming up on another season with the St. Kevin's Mavericks. As can this finally be the year for the Mavericks to win it all? As obviously they've had a good team. As now Swain's got it up to Hardy. Ben Hardy finding Henneberry, obviously. Henneberry, who was the Potters captain last year. As now Thompson shooting. Oh my. That was a tough save for Logan Whitty to make. But he made it. As Tage Thompson, first game here of this All-Star Series for him. As but the rest of their lines, I mean, they don't look all that different. Obviously, they only lost by 2, so as obviously trying to tie this series up is obviously not the greatest start though. As now Ryan Din good play. Din now across to Hines. Kyle Hines now obviously they're deep partners obviously for this All-Star Series. And now Din over, as that was a one-timer obviously. As now gets the puck again, ready, finding Ford. Kalen Ford back to the point now. One-timer, that one's blocked. As good block there by Rock'em Sock'em. As now Hines back in his own end. As obviously we want to change it up a bit. You don't want to have like the same D partners from their team, obviously. As that's why we have Din and Hines. As obviously Stephen Moutry and Skipper McFlanagan. As because usually it's Ryan Din, Skipper McFlanagan on the Charleston Houdons. So like to switch it up a bit, and both teams making changes. And now Clark Moutry now beyond the net. First line on for the West. Trying to get something going here as Hines, that one's blocked. And now Witten's got it again. Witten across. Polo G to Hines. Shooting, scores! Kyle Hines at the end of a shift snipes it on Logan Whitty, and it's tied 1-1. Look at that as Witten gets over to Polo G, and Hines, nice shot. As obviously, did Logan Whitty even see that? I mean, there was bodies in front. As oh my, he did not see a thing. Anthony Slade was right in front of him. See that big body. And the game is tied 1-1 as Kyle Hines gets on the board here. As now Jacob Putt, obviously Anthony Slade's first game of the All-Star Series, obviously still trying to recover from an injury from this past year's playoffs. So that's why they're kind of not really playing him a lot. That's why he never played game 1. He's probably not going to play game 3 as well. And now Carey, breakaway, and now Daniel Carey, big save there, tried to backhand that one. Slade now across to Phaneuf, down there back to Slade. And now they're going to play it around again. Carey now getting knocked off the puck, down low, as, oh my, Billy Bayman, I don't think he realized how much net he had just then. As he could have sniped that one, and struggling to get it out is the East. Nicholas Lee now battling there with Bayman, he wins that one. And now Phaneuf now got it back to Carey, across, as that one's turned over to Bobandy with 10 seconds remaining. As just trying to get out of this period, and then, yes they will, as 1-1 after the first period. As face-off here, that's one there, and it's 1-1 after the first, as who gets the next goal? Sock'em across to Earl in early, shot loose from the net. But Sock'em gets it now, and that's all the way down the ice. As now Logan Whitty leaves it there for Colby Howlett, and they're going to try and regroup here. Shots 9-5 here for the East. As can the West get something going here? Now Polo G to the net. Oh my goodness, that one on top of the net. Hines now down low. He's going to bring it right in front. Big save there. And now they get it again. Din back to Hines. Witten shooting, scores! Deflected by Polo G. And the West take their first lead of the series. Oh my, what a shot there. As Witten looked like he intentionally shot it along the ice. So, actually, I don't know if he did shoot along the ice. Let's get a better angle at this now. He did. Look at that tip. That was thing of beauty right there. And the West now have a 2-1 lead. Early in the second period, that's what the West kind of needed there. And now the West, here they come again! Big save there as the West have some momentum from that. And now here comes Earl though, 2-on-2. Alex Earl now walking in, but he gets stopped there by Hines. Good job by him. He moves it up to Dexter. Mason Dexter now poked off the puck. And now trying to get it there is Ryan, but he can't get it. And here comes Din now right in front, as that was a good save there. And that's covered up. So 5 more minutes now before the goaltenders change up. Or at least 5 more minutes if after the 10-minute mark, but the next whistle. As now Jacob Putt across as they win that face-off, and now the East trying to tie this one up yet again. But here comes Pasternak. David Pasternak behind the net. Now back to the point. Now McFlanagan. Now down low. Carey can't get a shot away. And now down low again. Bayman to Pasternak. They're moving around. They can't get the shot away. And now Day the other way. He's got it over to Putt. Jacob Putt. Now he's getting pinned up against the benches. And now Putt picks it up again, but poked away yet again. Good job by McFlanagan. And now Bayman's got it, but he's getting pressure along the boards. As now still battling there. As now Ryan gets it. Keith Ryan's got it. Back to Lee. Now here they come. Trying to shoot it there, but can't get it. But they get the puck back. Keith Ryan with a blast. Good save there by Matty Goss. So 12:09 to go here in Game 2 of this back-to-back pretty much. Well, it is the same video here. Is now face-off. That's one there. Oh my goodness, as Bobandy almost had a chance there. As I would have shot that right away if I were him. As now Polo G now can't get the shot away. As now look at the pressure here by the West. But what a hit there by Colby Ryan as he gets that puck. I believe that's, or is that Brendan Ryan? As I'm not even too sure. It's now Enough gets it up. Here comes the West. Now Clark Moutry now across. Trent Whitten in. Can't get the shot. Can't get a clean shot. Kettlewell now on the counter. Here comes Kettlewell in the midst of a change. Kettlewell around the net to the front. That's stopped by Goss. And now the goaltenders will switch up. Good performances by both goaltenders. Matty Goss played really well. As now David Ayers comes in for the West. As he played really well last year, as obviously he hasn't ever been an All-Star Series. Shot! That's saved there as he tests him early. Obviously David Ayers, I think the last time they were in the playoffs was all the way back when he was with the Carolina Daves. And that was a long time ago. Off the face-off! Stop there on Zach Harris. And now they get it out. Here comes Mason Dexter now with it. Dexter now, he's trying to play a little, as now shot there to stop there by Henrik Lundqvist. As Henrik Lundqvist is now in the game. As now here comes Alex Earl. Earl now with the puck, trying to walk in, but he can't get a clean shot away. As now Ford there, plays it there in his own end. They're just going to regroup. Hines now has got the puck. Now he's going to move it up, and they get it out. Here comes Eddie Reddy now with it. Reddy can't quite move around him, as now rink-wide pass, as nobody's there, but Sock'em there to pick it up. And now here comes, and now Keats, he's dead tired out there, so is Earl. They need a change. Obviously, they got the long change up to Harris. Zach Harris in all by himself, as now he's going to try and take them all on, but he can't quite do it. But good job by Harris to allow the change to be made. As now, oh boy, not a good pass, but it was out of the zone. As now Burke goes all the way back into his own end. And now Ryan now across, and now they're going to get situated here. Rink-wide pass, that's onside. Just barely, but that's already out. Now Hines now's got it. He's going to bring in the zone. Right out in. He had a good chance, but he couldn't quite get the shot away. Now down to 3 minutes to go in the second. And now Josh Day with a chance, as that's a good defensive play, as he deflected it right on goal, it could have beaten him, but it never. Now face off here with 3:01 to go as third line versus third line. As now one there at the face off. Ryan scores! Brandon Ryan, his first All-Star game, and he snipes it. And it's 2-2. I believe this is his first. I don't know if he had one last year or not. But nonetheless, I think he did actually. This is his second All-Star series. Nonetheless, he snipes it. Look at that. And the East have tied this game up. Trying to, like I said, go up 2-0 in this series. As now Lee gets it off the face-off. Here comes Bobandy. Randy Bobandy, but he loses it. And now Pasternak's got it. Now they're going to move it up with 2 minutes to go. Can the West get back up front? As that was a good save there by Lundqvist. And now Kettlewell's got it. Devin Kettlewell gains the zone. He loses it. And now Bayman back the other way. Here comes Billy Bayman. He's going to bring it in the zone. Ever so calmly beyond the net to Carey. And now shot there. That one's blocked. As this could be trouble. But Mick Flanagan gets back. Good job by him. As now Pasternak gets it up to Carey. He's going to try and beat him wide. He does. Daniel Carey. That was a good save. And now Lee, maybe one final shot here for the East if they hurry. 2 seconds. Bobandy stopped there. And 2-2 after 2. What's going to happen in this third period as it's underway is who takes is it going to be a 2-0 series lead or 1-1 series tie? Front scores! What a start for the West. Polo G with his second. And the West have a 3-2 lead 32 seconds into the third. Look at that pass there right in front. Beats Lundqvist just barely. And so 3-2 already. Witten and Moutry. It's obviously Clark Moutry and Polo G, the two players who were actually competing for the Potter Cup not too long ago. Like I said, they're in the same conference, but the way it goes now is by seeding, so it could be any teams facing off in the third round and on. As now one-timer from Hines. That one's blocked. Another chance there for the West. Now they're buzzing now. One-time scores! Wait a minute. No, it's waved off. As I think Clark went off Clark Moutry in front. They're seeing if he redirected it in with his leg. That's why I think they're going to talk. They're going to see now. What's the verdict? As we have a good goal on the ice, and the West have a 2-goal lead. The captain, Clark Moutry, and the West with a great start to the third period, try and get back to Bangladesh with a tied series. And now Hines has got it up, and they're going to try and push for more now. That's a stop there by Lundqvist. Look at this. First line is at a great shift, and now Polo G wins another battle. Now they got it again. Shot there. That one's blocked. They get it back again. Down low. They make a change. Polo G. Stopped by Lundqvist and a much-needed face-off. What a shift for the first line. Wow. For the West. Unbelievable. And so a face-off here. As that one's won there. Now Din shooting. Scores! Oh my! 3 straight from the West to start this third period. And it's 5-2. On 3 goals under 5 minutes in the third period. Look at this shot by Din right through everybody. Lundqvist didn't even know where it was. Oh man. A disastrous start for the East here in the third period. As now the West have a comfortable 5-2 lead. And now that's turned over. But now they get it back. Here comes Burke across to Ryan. They're going to play it now in the slot. Safe rebound. 2 big saves there. And now by Ayers. And now Day trying to get one back now. Now Ryan's got it. Colby Ryan battling there. Gives it to Keith Ryan now down low as just missed Burke there. And now they get it across. Here comes Clark Moutry up to Dexter. Mason Dexter. Now he's getting pressured there by Day. Turnover! Oh my goodness. As just turnover after blunder after blunder. As the East, they need to do some work on their game. Another shot there. Rebound again. It's behind them. As the West trying to get another one. But they can't. Good job by Lundqvist there. Good save. And now gets it up. And now they're dead tired, every one of them. Bubbles now. Can't go in on Slade. Good job by Anthony Slade there. As he's trying to be careful because he's kind of still hurt right now. As that's off his own man. As now they get it up here. And now maybe a chance for Pasternak. Over to Babin, shooting. Lose it from the net as that's saved there. As the East, they need a goal soon as now Bubbles. As oh boy, bad pass there. As now Keats has got it. Daniel Keats up to Kettlewell. Here comes Kettlewell trying to beat him wide. Kettlewell still has it. Finding Keats. Now Cross. Big shot from Harris. That was over the net. And now that broke somebody's stick there. And one of the West players don't have a stick now. And now trying to take advantage now. Bubbles back. Keats shooting. What a glove save there by Ayers. And a big face off. I've seen now they can go get a new stick. And the first line's on yet again. As obviously what a first line shift last time. As now got it there in the slot. That's a good chance. But good job by Polo G. Here comes Polo G now with it. Gets it across. And now Clark Moutry now around. He's going to go around the net. Behind the net. Polo G now back to the point. Now got it there. Polo G in the slot. What a save by Lundqvist. Holy. He just robbed him. Ryan Din, I believe that was, just got absolutely robbed by Henrik Lundqvist there. To keep this a 5-2 game. Man, oh man. And now that's one there. Shot there. Another good save by Lundqvist. He's had to be busy. Now one-timer there. That one was blocked. And Hallett will get it out. And now they're going to pull Henrik Lundqvist. Here comes Sakam around. Now in front. Scores! Executed to perfection, that play. And the East, now they're within 2. As Lundqvist was going to the bench for the extra attacker, nice little play. Just past Ryan Din and pretty much an empty net. Oh man, as this is interesting, now they're going to go right with a fourth line. As with 6:20 to go, there's still plenty of time left. As now Swain's got it back to Hardy. Ben Hardy now to the net. Saved there by David Ayers. As now David Ayers is probably gonna be busy in the next few minutes. Face off now in the West Zone. As now they drop the puck. As nice job by Moutry to win that face off. And now Din now up to Clark Moutry. As now Moutry oh boy, I almost turned it over. As now gets it up to Polo G. Polo G back to Din. Ryan Din now trying to shoot that one. That one's poked off the stick. And now battling there along the half wall. Good job killing time by Ryan Din. And now gets it across. And now they get it back. And they make a change. Forward now back to Hines. Shot. Good save. Another chance. Lundqvist with the save. Trying to come up big here for the East here. As if they can get another one here in the next probably minute or so or 2 minutes, they have a real shot. And there goes Lundqvist to the bench. Extra attacker coming on the ice. And now but Stephen Moutry's got it. And now the West have a chance for the empty net. And now over Dexter. What a poke check. Oh my, he poke checked and saved the game right now. And now Stephen Moutry now, he's got the puck as the East can't get situated here. And now another chance. He missed the empty net. Oh my goodness gracious. And now Harris now, he turns into what is going on here. Colby Ryan will bring the puck in the zone. Shot there as that stopped And now the East, they got another chance at the empty net. Gets it across, but what a play by Ryan. And now he's going to get that puck in with under a minute to go here. Now battling along the corner. Earl gets it back to the point. Howlett with a drive as they can't get it out. Ryan now a chance as now McFlanagan's got it up. And now Pasternak across. Carey, what a save by Harris. Zach Harris playing goalkeeper. Goaltender. Oh my, Keats. And now they get it. Oh my goodness, this has been so sloppy as the West can't ice the game. As now Harris gets it across, but they might have just ran out of time. As now they get it in the zone. Keith Ryan with trying to blast it, but it's too little, too late. As it looks like now the West will tie this series. Now face off here with 9 seconds to go. They need a goal right off the face off, but looks like they're not going to get it. The West with a great performance in game 2, and they score, but it's too late. They score with 2 seconds left. They almost need a shot right off the face off if you want to, even as slim of a chance. But it's not going to happen. As the West with a great performance, obviously it's going to hurt the goaltender stats. As now they need a shot. No. And the West will tie this series, and we will go back to Bangladesh now for a pair of games, as we're also guaranteed at least one more game here for the All-Star Series before the actual season gets underway. As the season won't get underway, guys, for probably another 2 weeks or so, I guess. So this is kind of like the preseason, pretty much. So guys, I'll see you in games 3 and 4.